Waki report to the...
My name is Rose Kimotho and I run Regional Reach Limited, which is the first local language vernacular FM station in Kenya, and K24, the first 24-hour news and information channel. I started life as a journalist. I developed a passion for stories and reading and escaping. When you read stories, you are transported to a different place. What makes Regional Reach different is that we set the pace, we think out of the box. When we launched Kameme FM, we were the first local language FM station. When we launched K24 News on a 24-hour basis, they hadn't thought of that. Now they have news updates every hour. The biggest influence in my life has been my father. I remember when we were young, he had the thing about education and reading. Read, read, read. During the holidays, he'd come home with books and he'd bring them home and say that we read. And he said every time he came home in the evening, he wanted us to read. So we set the trend. We think out of the box, and I tell the people up here, think out of the box. Don't do it because everybody else is doing it. Always ask yourself why and why not. We're young, we don't have great big resources, but we have to have that added advantage. When you go out, look for a story. Other people don't see stories, you see those stories. To see a news bulletin come together, I still think it's a miracle, knowing the chaos that goes on around here. I'm very passionate to see stories, real stories and crews, because I know our limitations in camera, in equipment, and to see it all come together, where we actually hit the deadline. If it's 9 o'clock, the logo goes on for the news. I still am amazed every day. I don't tell anybody, but I go home and I thank God and I say we are still on air. Regional Reach is going to be on the stock exchange in 5 years. We'd like to be quoted on the stock exchange. We'll have other channels. The other specialist channels. Now with the introduction, with the switch over to digital broadcasting, there will be a lot more frequencies available. So there are still lots of niches that have not been taken. We can see them, we know them, we discuss them, so we're going to take advantage of those. If I won the prize money, the first thing I would do is purchase a transmitter. We need to expand our footprint. We need to get out of Nairobi to Mombasa to Western Kenya. We want to invest in content production. It's all very well to have a 24-hour local station. You need to fill it up with content, and content provision is very expensive. Hi, I'm Rose Kimotho. I'm Managing Director of Regional Reach Limited. And what I believe is that in life you have to make a difference. Once you go, you must leave behind footprints in the sand.